One of the most popular fictional dogs was a Lassie, the dog featured in the novel Lassie Come Home. The novel was first made into a movie in 1943, and Lassie was played by a Rough Collie named Pal. Poodles actually come from Germany, but the French people loved them so much that they were quickly adopted into their culture. It is now the national dog of France. The Cesky Terrier is the rarest breed of dog in the world. Around 350 of them exist in total worldwide. The word Fido comes from the Latin word meaning fidelity. It's no wonder that dogs are so loyal and trustworthy to their owners. Grapes and raisins might be good for the health of humans, but be careful if your dog comes in contact with them. Even a very small amount of these foods could cause kidney failure in your pet canine. Do you know a dog called Max, Molly, Maggie or Jake? If you do, that's because those are the most popular dog names in the English-speaking world. Brian Griffin from Family Guy is a Labrador Retriever. He is 8 years old, which is 56 in dog years. Dogs have a total of 13 different blood types, and they are also able to donate blood to other dogs. In ancient Greece, people liked to look after their pets, and dogs were armed with spiked collars which protected them from wolves and other wild animals. Proving once again just how clever dogs can be, there are some strays in Russia which have managed to navigate their way around the subway system. Using this form of transport, they can visit different areas of Moscow in search of food and shelter. The most expensive dog in the world cost its owner $1.5 million. This pricey pooch was a Tibetan Mastiff sold in China. The Chow Chow and the Shar Pei are the only two dog breeds which have black tongues. All other dog breeds will have pink tongues when healthy. Studies have proven that petting a dog can reduce your blood pressure. Queen Victoria is thought to be the main reason that dachshunds hunts are so popular in the UK nowadays. Their popularity travelled to Munich for the 1972 Olympics, where the mascot was a dachshund called Waldy. The marathon route was even designed to be the same shape as Waldy. It is thought that dog cancer can be prevented if your pet is spayed or neutered before the age of 6 months. However, this is not a guaranteed prevention of the disease. Tail docking is illegal now in many countries of the world, but it dates as far back as 4 AD. The Romans believed that docking the tails of dogs would prevent rabies. Toy dogs, small dog breeds, usually live longer than the larger breeds. The smallest dogs are expected to live up to 16 years of age, while larger dogs have a life expectancy of 7 to 12 years. The dog who played Toto in the 1939 movie The Wizard of Oz was actually a female. Her real name was Terry. American presidents seem to love their dogs. President Lyndon Johnson had 2 beagles named him and her, and Theodore Roosevelt's pit bull was called Pete. Abraham Lincoln also had a dog named Fido, who was assassinated. In South Carolina, it seems that the welfare of dogs is greatly protected. The punishment for beating your dog can be greater than the punishment for beating your wife. The Nazis attempted to teach dogs to talk and read, but of course, they never succeeded. During the First World War, dogs were used to send messages to the front line. The messages would be attached to their bodies and removed and read once they reached their destination. Eating dog meat is still legal in parts of the world, including Switzerland and China. Each day, 30,000 dogs are killed in China for either their meat or their fur. Dogs can learn and understand up to 200 words, which makes them as smart as 2-year-old babies in this department. Even without being trained, dogs are thought to instinctively understand what is meant by pointing. They are the only animal, other than elephants, who are able to do this.